whoever's tuned in. I'm gonna play Citizen Sleeper today. Or I'm playing some more Citizen Sleeper today. Let me set all this up. Can set the game capture. There we are. There we are. Does it work? Is it work? Is it gonna work? It is gonna work, baby. Let's go. Yeah. Okay. Right back into the game. I'm probably gonna be playing for like an hour. Yeah. It's not gonna be too long. Oh, I forgot about that shit. Okay. So, remembering the story. Ooh. So, and I left myself with 2 less dice? What the fuck was I doing? Okay. So, the story is essentially ooh. I'm a robot who man, I'm lost because I'm remembering it, but I can't explain it. I'm a robot who came from a corporate planet, and I came here to escape. I was saved by a dude, and then I helped him out with his work, and then he kicked me out because I learned more about his work legitimately. What was his quest line? Oh, I have to wait daily. Okay. Okay. Uh, Getting used to the controls again. It's been like 2, 3 weeks now since I played this fucking game. Holy shit. Sophisticated tech is rare on the eye. So the shipyard is happy to pay. But one can dismantle and reuse. I see. Well, I'm gonna keep those because I have another thing that I can pay for, don't I? With it. Man, I'm so cooked. Need to be able to pay for medicine. I have one. There it is, stabilizer. I don't need to use it until at least next time. Yeah. I have an upgrade available. Ooh, when did I get this? Okay. Could I icebreaker? Agent nods gives you double data rewards. Oh, agent nodes. Thrill seeker, chance to gain energy after any. Dice actions display potential positive and negative outcomes. Yeah, I like that one. That one was the one I wanted. Cannot be built from scratch, but if you have enough, salvaged fragments can be reassembled with a fabricator. Yeah. So that one's a no. That one's a no-go. What have I already done today? I left myself in such a bad position. I think it was this. I don't need to do any of this. I'd rather not be put on the eyes of under the eyes of the hunter until I figure shit out. And something else. Okay. And then there was this one. Was it this one? I think it was. Skill upgrade required. And okay. So I can't touch that. I think I was pursuing this as like a secondary. Or not? I don't know anymore. is a web with a complex system bundled like nerves in the body of your job. These systems in. Oh, your job is to lay these systems in. Bad at reading, bro. Dyslexic as hell. System fitting and structural fitting. I'm good at system. What do I need my cryo for? I can eat. I don't need to eat. I can eat tomorrow. Maybe I should eat still, just in case of whatever else is here. And I think that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, I think it's worth it. Guarantee no damage or nothing. Fill up on energy. And then Dock Watcher. Negative energy. Negative condition. Is that for neutral? Oh my god. Oh, I don't like that. No, take that back, leave. Yeah, there's that quest line. What are my quest lines? Huh? Oh. You know what? Fuck it. As far as I know, tomorrow's my last day. Oh, okay. So I think I'm just gonna spend today working then. I don't really have much other choice now. But yeah, I say tomorrow's my last day because this guy is almost full. Tomorrow he is full. And I don't know what it means when he's full. I just know that someone is either coming or they will know where I am. And it's not good. That's outright not good. Yep. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Start action. Nice. Two omega positives. I got 24. And today is a day. End the cycle. Okay. Oh, and I lost some more. But I still have my parts. Hold it there, sleeper, comes in a voice from behind you. Don't run. Good, good. A hand passed your coat down. Good, good. A hand pats your coat down. You know your master's voice eats your spin around you. He's wearing a wide smirk and a slick jacket. And you immediately know he is terrible news. You got all the way out here and then stayed put. He laughs. A cruel laugh. He laughs a cruel laugh. That's a sleeper thing. That a sleeper thing? You're my first. You barely hear him. You notice that you notice the handgun he has leveled at your chest. But it's hard to take your eye off it. And it's hard to take your eye off it. He reaches down with the other hand and slips some kind of ring out from a belt loop without taking his eyes off you. Making it to the eye though. That's pretty good. This place isn't so bad. Bars, markets, people. I put most of my contracts out of asteroid caves or off of godforsaken moons. He splits the ring into into two perfect circles. It's hard. It's hard to hit. It's hard to hit civilization when there's so much space to pass through. Who are you? Just a freelancer on a contract. He reaches over to slide the ring around your wrist. Go easy. Make a break for it. You see a chance. You see a chance. The moment his eyes leave you to watch the ring, you spin, knocking him away, and sprinting down the corridor. Then the shot rings out, echoing off the metal, so loud it hurts your ears. A bullet hole smoke in the wall beside your head. You freeze and Ethan closes the gap. This is a very boring route. Trust me, I've seen it all before. He slips the ring over your trembling wrist. Ethan nudges you to start walking. To the ship and home. My fucking country accent. He whistles. Going easy? You stumble down the corridor, your hands behind you, your mind racing. Who hired you? Your daddies at SNARP. Your daddies at SNARP. They want you home for dinner. For dinner. Ethan yawns and continues to nudge you down the corridor. Shame to come all the way out here just to head back to SNARP right away. That tracker of yours makes this too quick. Was hoping you'd put up a bit more of a chase, you know. A running battle through a bright market, maybe. Or hold out in the low end shit. There's a few establishments I would have enjoyed checking out while I asked around. You walk in silence for a little longer, desperately trying to run away or escape. That SNARP tracker will be the death of you. Hey, I have an idea. Ethan interrupts your thoughts. How about on the way back to the ship, we stop for a drink? I'm buying. He laughs at his joke. I have a better idea. This better not be one of those where you do a dramatic pause, then try to jump me. Because I'm pretty tired of that. Although, muses Ethan, I've got myself thinking, what's the rush here? Here we are in one of the most lawless joints in the surrogate system. We're heading for the exit. He pauses. And you trudge in your silence. Okay, here's the idea. Starts Ethan. You and me make a little agreement. Here are the terms. He turns you to face him. You run or leave or try to abandon the eye, I shoot you. You plot or scheme, you try to kill me, I shoot you. But, he smiles, you come and meet me at the establishment of my choice every few cycles, and you pay my tab, I don't shoot you. He pauses. You don't pay my tab? He rattles his handgun. You get the idea. I get it. Okay then. That sounds to me like a deal. He stretches. You know, I really thought I was going to have to kill you. But this is much better. He clicks something at his belt, and the ring releases from your wrists. I'm going to see if I can find an old stool at the compressor club. Come see me there. He aims his handgun at you, squinting down its sight. Let me just remind you, that body of yours is one big tracker, so don't even think about leaving the island. I'll know. Ethan turns to his side. Ethan turns and strides off down the corridor, slipping his handgun away. The mixture of release and terror you feel is overwhelming. What are you gonna do? +1 drive? It's not worth it. I don't have any time. Bill isn't gonna be small, is it? Okay, so, but that leaves me in a really safe position. That's good. Because what I can do is just build up a bunch of money, which I plan on doing. And since it's every 4 days, I can build me up just a bit of money today, and then do that tomorrow. Or get enough money for that tomorrow, and just continue to build up money until tomorrow. For now, I want to see what I can do with my money. Something a little more dangerous, since I have a 6 here. Guaranteed to do good. Negative condition. I have some fucking shit, baby. Nice. Oh, I don't even have to do that. I'm not even reading what I have to do. I'm just doing it. Sealing the lock 2 seals the entryway to this dock. It doesn't look like anyone's been inside in a year. Okay. As you slip inside the sealed dock, a pulsing light grabs your attention. Among the discarded rustled plates, a machine flickers with a warm glow. Approach the machine. Approach the machine. As you look closer, you recognize the machine's blocky shape. Settled into the alcove in the side of the dock, a kind of upright cabinet it is. Oh, kind of upright cabinet. It's covered in faded logos and messages from which you assume it was once an industrial vendor intended to dispense and manufacture ship fittings and other mechanical parts necessary for the regular running of lights, of freights, and resource extraction vessels. Oh my god, my reading is so bad. The manufacturer is listed as Neovend. And you remember an advert from long ago squeezed along all the off-world recruitment drives that assaulted every planet-born citizen. which crippled slang, which cripple, crip, cripply slang, oh, which cripply slang over and over. You wipe a layer of dust from the cracked screen, which is thinking of those contractors squeezed by their own corporate employers to pay for every bit of minor maintenance on their rental ships. Enter your registration, chirps a pre-recorded message, catching you off guard. Press some keys. You reach for the... I'm doing some stupid shit. This is somewhere I'm not supposed to be, and I'm just interacting with something. You reach for the keypad, and something begins whirring. At first, it sounds like a swerve motor starting up, but quickly it becomes a whisper, a whirling, then a tonal voice that emulates from the Novend entity. They hiss. Entity, they hiss. Speak with me. Who's there? I'm gonna go get me something to eat. Give me like a little snack or something. Give me a second. All right, I'm back. Continue on. So, this machine, I've been interacting with it in a space where I'm not supposed to be. I hacked the lock and I got into this, I assume, junkyard. And I enter in some random code, and the machine is now speaking to me, as far as I know. So, there is a squeal, almost like some strange mechanical swallowing or intake of breath before the machine speaks again. I have need for you. You have need for me. That squeal comes again. And you see that it is the 3D printing apparatus in the upper part of the machine resetting into place so that each time the servo can be orchestrated to produce excuse me, produce that whirring voice. You are in danger. Danger? Machine creaks. You are marked for deletion entity. Hunter tracks you. The search rattles through. The empty dock. Oh. The screech rattles through the empty dock. You remember a strange head? The figure threads closing in? Hunter? The Hunter Protocol. They taste your signature. The sudden whirring sets your teeth on edge. What? You have seen them. This is the gift of an emulated mind. You close your eyes, and the skeleton of the station starts to throb. Emulated minds are adaptable, move where neurons cannot. The mechanism resists, but emulation makes you target. Adaptable? Yes, you can move through networks, clouds, hardware, software. Novend whines, but you cannot hide there. Hunter is there. The servo jutters the vending machine casing as they rest. Hunter searches for me. Also, hide in the machine. You look at the ruined vending machine, an unusual hiding place for sure. Can counter Hunter, but need entity outside machine. The light flickers, need you. The screen attached to the vending machine with the swerving arm comes to life. It displays a flickering map of the station, ghostly threaded. The cloud. Points among the rim glow in deep red. Hunter is always gathering. Too much data. Mine build nests. Explains Novend. Masters are gone, but continues to hunt. Brings data raid. Bring this data. Raid its nest. Why can't you? Hunter will find me. Then killer will come. The machine trembles with effort. I cannot leave machine. Connections must remain closed. Bring offering. Save self, Novend says. Pointedly. Mutual need means friends. They conclude. Tired of the conversation. The whirring amplifies, and then suddenly drops as the mechanisms within the machine click back into place. The glow fades, then you are left stood in the dark of the sealed dock. The whirring voice ringing in your ears. Overlook regulars isn't exactly a restaurant, meaning the only way you gain trust around here is with a stiff drink. Buy rations. Behind the bar, who ask why they overlook doesn't serve. It's only a little bit. Oh, 1 day progress on that. I'm hoping that quest line isn't too long, because then I lose my tracker. Or supposedly. That's what I've been promised. If I help that guy out with whatever, I lose the tracker. And I'm good. Fuck. I don't want to risk it again. I don't have enough for that, though. Yeah. Low end. Can be headed in every... Do I want to try that? Probably not. I don't have enough right now. Does that count up my hunter mirror? Please tell me it doesn't. I think it did. Shit. Well, we'll have to see what happens. Looking for you. Glide back into the clouds, threads data rushing past. Another glimmer catches your eye. Closer now. The revolving orb. Oh, I probably should have used the fucking hunter thing. Entity. Submit the equity. Hunter reaches for you. Creating a case. You push it. I think I killed myself. I think that's what I did. Damn. Threads creating a cage. Push against the threads as they close in, becoming as you push them aside, you are caught by whirling threads and feel them pulling you away from the anchor of your body. You push through, clearing the threads. Entity, hold for processing. Come. Screamed from behind you, but you are already gliding away. Back to your anchor, your body. You awaken, drizzle, distorted, but safe. I think I got lucky this time. Shouldn't let that happen again. That's one. I need 3. I do need 3. So I'm not safe. And I think I'm gonna take my medication today. Oh, I lost my quality. Hey you, want to earn a chit? Huge pile of tied together whole plates. She stretches out her back. Man, I want to heal. How do I use this fucking stabilizer? Do I have to pay for it to get administered? That's stupid. Tied together whole plates. She stretches out her back her shoulders bulging beneath her flight suit. You cross the docking concourse as they begin to split the plating into two bundles. What is it with this place? She asks as she lashes the massive plates together. Everyone wants their cut. She straightens up an imposing height, her armor plates creaking, and looks at you, and look you up and down. Don't try anything, alright? She taps the butt of her sidearm. She taps the butt of her sidearm. I don't want to have to put anyone else down today. Anyone else? Wouldn't think of it. Of course I wouldn't. I'm glad my idol's not dropping out or nothing, because I was dealing with that earlier. I was talking to some friends, and that was a pain in my ass, dude. Holy shit. Good. She pauses. Look, I'm not usually... Let's just say my temper's been a little short lately. Ankahita hoists one bundle of plating onto her shoulder. Come on, then. Enough chat. You gotta earn that chit. You struggle to shoulder the plates, but you do eventually. Ankahita, or Ankita, would it be Ankita or Ankahita? Ankahita, Ankita. I'm just gonna say it in the way that I do. Gives you a look. Ships this way. She sets off down the Gruntree at an impressive speed. As you catch up to her, she turns down a passage, pushing through a small corridor of is that Steve doors? Steve doors? I don't think that's what it is. What's all this for? Oh, this? She nods. She nods at the plates on your back. I'm bundling a treehouse. She gives you another of her looks. It's for the ambergris. That cutter you might have seen sitting silent out there. She rapidly turns another corner as you trail behind. She got cut up pretty bad on our last job. And I had to moor up her for a spell. Moor up? But since then, it's only gotten worse. Someone got in and sliced the core from our ship mind. So now, she's gone dark. She shifts and she shifts the panels on her shoulder. Yeesh. The upshot is that I'm short one ship mind with a ton of repairs to do. And the rest of the crew signed off the moment they got wind I'd been stranded. So yeah, it's been a time. Sorry to hear it. Anything I can do to help? I don't know. The ship mine tucked away in that frame of yours. For a moment, you weren't sure if she's serious. Ankita. Ankita swings the plates from her back, almost knocking you over in the process. This is me. She hauls the second bundle off your shoulder. The first person I've met here who might actually be considered helpful. She pauses, chewing her bottom lip. Look, you want to help? Come see me. I need a hand putting the amber back together. And you don't seem like the type to try anything stupid. She passes the bundle of plates through the Bergen's outer lock, and then turns back. Just don't go spreading all this around. Ankita throws you a couple of chits. Consider it a bonus. For now, for not trying to grift me. She gives you a parting nod. And ducks through the doorway. Alright, get out of here, she calls back. And the lock slams shut. +1 drive. What is that? I forget what that means. Oh, I don't have any medicine on me, do I? Shit. So I need to build up some money so I can actually do that. I wasted all my money earlier, like a fool. But I can't make any of it back today, so I'm down another die tomorrow. That sucks. End cycle. So I'm just gonna have to work and work and work until however long. Damn. Yeah. The problem that I'm facing, though, is that it's a good chance I just get fucking kicked off this shit. It's not gonna happen, though. I'm gonna make some money. I'm gonna guarantee it. I need money. I'm gonna make my money. It's a 50-50 either way, ain't it? No, it's not. Okay. Start action. Cool. Continue. Each shift, a crowd of would-be workers gather outside the shipyard. Each of them clinging to 4-digit numbers printed on the receipt paper. These are their assignment numbers. You are either called for shift or you aren't. As you arrive, the crowd is restless, and chatter rumbles through the lines, wreaking for those who, like you, have guaranteed their work terms. Shifts are guaranteed. Having just walked out of a meeting with a supervisor, you were praised for your efforts. You feel the glow of your job, of a job well done. Yet you can't help but feel the emptiness of those huddled as you pass. Feel empathy for those huddled as you pass, waiting for their number to come up. You keep your head down as you leave the shipyard, feeling a little guilty as you do. Hey, sleeper, what's up? Wait up. What's up? Lem's voice trembles as he shouts above the rumble of the crowd, and you turn to see him pushing through, Mina crying in his arms. Lem. Good to see you, friend. He's breathing hard after shouldering through the waiting workers. You made the work team. Good for you. Good for you. He tries to catch his breath, stroking Mina's hair as he does. Shh, baby, give me a second here. He smiles weakly at you as he comforts her, and her cry starts to fade. Out of the crowd, he sets Mina down by his side. Shiny streaks down both her down both her cheeks. I see, because she's crying. As he does, you see an assignment number on the piece of paper. Waiting on a shift. Is Mina okay? She's good. Just had to rush up here. He puts his hand on her shoulder, and she clings to his side. Esther, who usually takes her, is sick. He stretches. He stretches. I don't know. A noise sounds from the entrance. A klaxon followed by a list of numbers glowing bright on a display screen. The crowd responds instantly, pushing and pulling as people try to wade to the entry checkpoint. Lem stops and turns back toward the crowd. Go, I'll watch her. Yeah, that's what I'd say. Crumbled. Then glances down at a crumpled piece of paper. That's my number. Shit. Mina. He starts putting it in his pocket. In the pockets on his gear, and glances around. Go, I'll watch her. He blinks a little, staring. Thank you, Al. He crouches to Mina. You're gonna stay with our friend here, okay? They're gonna keep you safe. And he stands back up. Here, take her bag. He shoves it into your hand. She's got food. She's got shit. I have to go. He backs away into the crowd. Mina, I'll be back real soon, okay? Be good. Then Lem disappears into the roaring crowd, who are now trying to get into the shipyard before it locks down. Mina stands staring, suddenly small without Lem at her side. She fixes you with a dark-eyed look. You can't quite read. Hey, Mina, let's move. Yeah, hey, Mina. She holds a stare, unmoving. The two parallel tear tracks still glint on her cheeks. You okay, Mina? Stay silent. Look in the bag. She sniffs and looks down. Stay silent. Look in the bag. What would leave a good impression? Look in the bag. You unlatch the top of the bag and see a few metal containers fashioned from scrap components. A battered slate sits on top, blinking a low battery warning. And tucked beside it, a rugged rabbit, hand sewn. Take the rabbit, take the slate, take the rabbit. You pull the rabbit out of the bag, its long limbs waggling as you do. Wagging as you do. Mina goes to jump and grab it, but holds herself back. She stands and hugs herself. Eyes on the rabbit. Shake the rabbit. Give her the rabbit, bruh. You hold the rabbit out, and Mina snatches it from your hand. She hugs it tightly without looking away from you. Bun, bun, she says, staring you down ferociously. Staring you down ferocious despite her size. Hi, Bun Bun. You move a little closer. As you move a little closer as you speak, closing the gap. He doesn't speak, she says. She looks at you suspiciously, but her face softens a little. She waggles Bun Bun in front of you, and then walks with him, and then walks him up your arm and onto your shoulder, where he sits. She pokes your arm a couple times. Are you really a robot? I am. Sort of. Yeah, she thinks. Me too. Mina has more questions. Lots of questions. Questions about how you breathe. Or if you rust. But before long, you're talking about rabbits. And what Esther, the lady who usually takes your smells like, and whether or not the fairies live in the eyes of heating pipes. You pass a time like this, sitting side by side on the floor of the walkway as others pass by, sometimes taking some time, sometimes talking, sometimes drawing on the slate, sometimes playing with Bun Bun, the rat, and sometimes playing with Bun Bun, the rabbit. This is how Lem finds you. Just as both of you are starting to yawn, he's dirty and tired, and Mina leaps up his leg onto his arm as he stumbles backward. You two get on okay? He asks, trying to keep Mina from crumbling into his shoulders. We managed. More than okay. We managed. Mina glances carefully at you, hiding a smile. That's slowly growing. Well, well, well. Looks like Mina can be nice. He pokes her in the rib, and then she squeals in delight. Thank you, friend. I mean it. He gives you a warm, wide smile. I owe you. Look, he glances around. It seems like Esthern, the lady who usually watches her, is going to be out for a spell. If you ever have some time, I'd really appreciate you coming down to our place in the lower end. He grins sheepishly. If you have time. But now I have to take this one to eat. He plays at biting Mina, and she giggles in response. See you, sleeper. He waves, and they stumble off down the corridor, drawing gazes from passing spacers as Mina's laughter echoes down the corridor in bright squeals. What time is it? 7. It's been about an hour now. Damn. I want to go longer. I want to go for like an hour and 30. This game is so fucking good. Holy shit. damage cutter. Oh no, because there's a chance I do it wrong. Is there? There is. So no. It's so risky. I hate the risks. I hate the risks. I don't exactly have good quality. There it is. I can do a 3. And I'm safe because I only had one. Is there any other way I can make money, actually? Because I can do that at any time. But I can't heal up if I don't have money. A ticket out. Perfect. So I can do their quest line once I've healed my fucking self up. Okay. That's fine. And then I'm just going to take a rest because I don't really have much other choice. Oh no, I can. I did have some. It's around half. Perfect. Ooh, hoo, hoo, hoo. Okay. Yeah, okay. I'm so afraid at every little thing in this fucking game. I'm starving. So I can't let myself lose any more quality. I've passed 3 cycles. Or 2 cycles. Okay. So I need money. I have, perfect. I'm good. Let's eat. And I'm just gonna have to build up money as time goes. I don't really have much other choice. 612. It is cheaper to eat here. That's what I'll do. Continue. The glass shatters on the steel bar beside you. And the taunts don't take long to follow. Hey, Hunt. The spacer calls across the low room. What are you doing here? He laughs at his own lame joke. Playing human? Just ignore him. You head a little further, staring at the hundreds of tiny impact points. Impact points that scar the bar's surface. A hand falls on your shoulder, but as you flinch away, it pats reassuringly. You freeze in place. Out! The voice comes from behind you. Spat out like a shout. You turn to see bright eyes, dark hair, a stare that could breach the wall, and breach the wall and vent. That could breach the wall and vent you into a hard vacuum. As you turn back to the spacer, the second glass comes sailing through the air. Catch, duck. You reach your hand out and the glass shatters across your forearm, showering you in fragments. Through the haze of the glass and Grovile vapor, you see Tia leap the bar and close the distance to the spacer. The thud as he slams into the wall echoes around the bar like thunder. Now flanked by other figures, quick to their feet, Tala throws the spacer out through the door and stands silhouetted against the rotunda lights. You touch your arm and it feels wet. Someone helps you to your feet and back onto the stool. Broken glass rattles as it is cleared, and your flesh and a flesh measure of Gyrol is glutted out in front of you. The same hand, that same hand, warm, heavy, falls on your shoulder once more. Hey, he isn't coming back. We don't tolerate that kind of shit here. Tala flops onto the stool beside you. Let's get a look at you. Tala wipes the powdered glass from around the wound, and somehow places the bottle of alcohol and the metal tin with tweezers on the bar. She disinfects them and then turns to you. That was an ambitious catch, she smiled, putting a sliver of glass from your forearm. Stupid, but ambitious. Pulling a sliver of glass from your forearm, my bad. Sorry, I thought I heard something. No, I'm good. There's nothing in my background that's getting me anyway. Although, you can probably hear my fucking air. You don't feel pain. Oh, I think that's the game's audio. I hear people talking. I'm a little paranoid, bro. Dermal damage and exposed structures. You don't care, though, as Talia's bright eyes search your thick, synthetic skin for splinters. Watch her. Look away. As Talia works, you glance around the overlook. The dim orange lights built into each table, giving the scattered patrons conspiratorial mood. Sorry, I'm getting met with like new words, bro. Excuse me. You recognize a few previous meetings, but they all seem to have forgotten the recent confrontation as quickly as it arrived. Each seems in their own bundle, Willing. Willing away the hours in the repurposed with dock with its mingers distracted managers mangers distractions, whatever. Meager, that's probably what it is. I don't know why I'm reading it the way that I was. Well, I guess this is a little series on me getting better to how to fucking read, man. Damn. Read out loud, particularly. Because, damn. It's not as bad as it looks, says Talia, without making it clear if she means the bar or your wound. Talia smiles to herself. So you've been on the eye. So you've been on the eye long? Just arrived. Thought so. Only seen you here a couple times. Splinter clicks into the thin. To the tin. Jesus, yawning made me fucking pronounce a normal T as a TH. Not everyone is like that, idiot. We don't all hate you. She glances around. Some of the regulars, maybe. Some of the regulars, maybe they fear you. Maybe they're just curious. I don't know. But I do know the Outlook is a safe place. I know what it looks like to be new in this place. Trust me. She meets your eye. I'm not trying to convince you of anything or separate you from your chits. I just want you to know that if you need somewhere, you can if you need somewhere, you can always come here. I know the rations we've got aren't much, but the company is, she leans in, limited. But if you need work, I'll happily put you behind the bar. If you need shelter, well, we can discuss that. You'll be safe. I usually have Francis on the door, but he's up in the gateway of the cycle, hanging with our supplier. Francis tends to be particular about what we serve, even if the clientele isn't. She places her tweezers in the tin with a clink. That's you, sleeper. Here, she slides the glass of Gyroli to you. This'll help. She stops her hand, still on the glass. Wait, does this help? I mean, can you get drunk? Let's find out. No. Let's find out. Let's find out. I like that option. Gotta win. Fucking Deltarune. Gotta win. Oh, that's gonna be one of the games I cover next, bro. It's gonna be Undertale or Deltarune or something. I think I'm gonna do it in segments. Like, I wanna see if I can stream, like, multiple times a day or something. Not multiple times a day, but, like, multiple days of the week. Because I've been doing it, like, one or two. Today's Tuesday. I might do something tomorrow. Thursday. I don't have anything specific planned, but I might fucking play Brawlhalla tomorrow. Or Thursday. Or I won't. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I don't know. We'll see. Gotta win. Let's find out. Okay. Okay. Let me calm down. Okay. uh, cause I like no idea, but let's find out is so funny. But I don't want to be just committed to the drink, cause like I want to have a conversation with this person. No idea. So it laughs. Well, keep trying. I'll let you know if there's any difference. She walks back around the bar, gathering the glass as she does. And before long, uh, is a retelling of how she threw that spacer out to a new group that just wandered in, complete with with dramatic action. She gestures in your direction, and you instinctively look away, back to the worn surface of the bar. You took a sip of the gyrole of the gyrol of the g of the girol of the gyrole. I don't know. Uh, the earthly fungal tones fill your senses, almost blocking out sight and sound, like driving head first into a dog, like diving head first into a dog. You may not be able to get drunk, but this connection to something grown, something fermented, something old, feels good. Huh. I forget what exactly risky means, but I'm pretty sure I lose energy if I fail. So they're bringing the bar higher. You know what? Let me go get me some water and probably like get another snack. And then after this whole thing, maybe after this cycle, I end stream because I'm having fun, but like so much reading, and then I haven't eaten yet. I need to eat. So yeah, I'll do that. Let me take a I'm back. The game audio has been fucking gone. I didn't change that. Oh my god, dude. Ah, damn. There it is. It's too bad I didn't fucking turn it on. I'm so pissed. I don't even have like a recording of that's so sad. That is so sad, dude. Fuck. Okay. As you arrive, Fang comes striding toward you, taking you by surprise. Let's go, Sleeper. He puts a hand on your shoulder and turns you back the way you came. Go where? Or follow his lead. Go where? To see Hardenhurst. Oh, excuse me. He gives you a sideways glance. Isn't that what you're here for? I mean, isn't that what you're here for? He steps into the passageway, guiding you down ring toward the shipyard. Sorry for the hurry, but we have an opportunity. That data you ripped, well done, by the way. Oh, well done, by the way, he grins. Tell me. Tells me that Hardin's making a rare inspection of the sidereal horizon this cycle. It's the perfect chance for confrontation from outside of the compound he hides. Oh, from outside of that compound he hides in. Fang takes a sharp look down the dimly lit side passageway. Sidereal horizon. Still catching up. It's a massive colony ship being built. The shipyard's biggest commission. Being built out in the shipyard's biggest commission. Biggest commission Havenge has ever had. Fang slows and ships into the dark service tunnel. Where somewhere in the back. Service tunnel where somewhere in the back. A water pipe drips. It's him, Sleeper. The same Hardenhurst. Our worm ripped out decades of records that mention him by name. An entire trail of documentation from the first days of the Solheim collapse until now. He wrote out the whole thing. Slipped into Havenge where it first broke off from the Union. Fucking having trouble reading again. He places in the tunnel a hand rubbing the back of his head. He paces in the tunnel, a hand rubbing at the back of his head. I need you to understand something. Something at Solheim, Sleeper. Solheim? Say Solheim. I don't know what you know about the collapse, but it wasn't as instant as it sounds. It wasn't like Solheim was here running the station one day, and then the next, Ares Union took power. Erlin's union took power. Back then, Solheim knew this place was slipping away from them. As the Palladium market collapsed, they tried to keep the contractors here working. The pay got smaller, the costs got higher. People like my parents were forced to work non-stop just to keep the Berlith on the station. And water in their tanks. Solheim squeezed every last worker until the mistakes, the accidents, were coming in non-stop. And as new waves of contractors came in, desperate to work, Solheim welcomed them, taking bribes instead of checking pilot licenses. The whole time, Solheim was folding up. I lost myself in the text. The whole time Solheim was folding up, dragged into court cases in the central system, while the severed limb of a station still desperately tried to take all it could. The riots came back after the collision at Dock 2.A. Young pilot, his MEV, overloaded with palladium, miscalculated his trajectory and took out a section of the ring. Hundreds died. Thousands panicked. My parents told me people were terrified, and the blame fell squarely on Solheim. People like to tell stories about Erlin, how he brought the factions together, spoke to the crowds, toughed out Solheim. Maybe that's true. But my mother, pregnant with me, locked herself in their MEV. And welded it to the dock, while my father joined the improvised troop, trying to seal up the ragged edge of the gap. He never came back. Pauses in the dark. They sealed it up though. And by that time, they did, Solheim was gone, abandoning every one of us to the black. Apart, Fang finally turns back to you now, his eyes burning from shits like Harden. Since who held their place, rode it out, and slipped into the new structure like nothing had changed, standing shoulder to shoulder with those they had exploited at every step. Fang starts walking again. That's why I can't just let him strut around the shipyard. This time, his past catches up to him. How is he still alive? We should think about this. Feel free, but I'm going now. Fang rejoins the main passageway. Well, I'm gonna help this dude out. I'm gonna help this nigga out. What do I look like? Yeah, we should think about it, but this is our only shot, right? You gonna go? I'm coming with you, boy. I'm your ride or die. I'm sorry. I like all the characters in this. Maybe that's just me, the perfect, like, the, I guess not perfect, but forever good, for infinite prosperity. That's my ideal. I'm like, what is it? Kai's son, what's his name? Sin? I'm like Sin from Guilty Gear, bro. If I end up wrong, but we ended up doing good to the world somehow, I don't care, bruh. We fucking won, baby. We won. Functionally, we won, and I'm okay with that. We won. That's how I see it. I die, but this guy's past comes back to him. He's the worst, as far as I know. So that's okay with me. I'm okay with that. Fang rejoins the main passageway, which is now wide and glass roofed. Through the ceiling, you can see ships in mid construction, their flanks lit by the flashes of flat plasma torches. The entrance to the shipyard is ahead. Let's go. Fang grins. Let's go show this shithead some consequences. He strides to the shipyard entrance and pushes through the doors. A web of corridors leading through complex snatches of construction bays, always appearing through windows. Ships are suspended like whale corpses, skeletal, imposing. Fang seems to know exactly where he's going. Before long, you cross into a huge dry dock, locked to one side from the sidereal horizon. Isn't that the one that was carrying the... Because that's the one I was working on before I got kicked out of the junkyard, or whatever, by the person who saved me. Isn't that the one where they were carrying little guys? Or not little guys, sleepers, there we go. Like me. And someone killed the crew? Wasn't that it? Wasn't that the story behind the sidereal horizon? Side rail? Would it be side rail horizon or side rail? I don't know. A network of platforms and scaffolding cling to the ship's hull, filled with workers and equipment. The sound is stretched out by the vast space, so that the welding, cutting, and sealing seems to come from everywhere at once. Both you and Feng spot them at the same time. A group walking slowly across the Grand Tri. Oh shit, tomorrow's the day I have to pay the tab, isn't it? I wish I could come back to this moment. And at the front of the two men, one gesturing toward the ship, and the other, stick thin, clearly dressed with a shock of gray hair, Harden. You and Fang say his name in unison, and Fang sets off up the staircase to the gantry, with you following behind. As you come, was that funny, chat? Was that funny? That was so funny, wasn't it? As you come to the same level, the group is passing closer. The foreman gestures to the work being done throughout the dock, and Harden nodding along. Hard and Hurst, Fang shouts across the noise, taking you by surprise. His voice bounces and comes back. In a rippling echo, the figures turn. Ooh, yes, Hardin asks, quizzically, raising an eyebrow. He glances between you and Fang, and you see his gaze linger on your body, unsure of why a sleeper might be in this place. You're a traitor. A Solheim executive who tried to hide here among its victims. Fang's voice is steady, strong. You stand for everything. You stand for everything the Eye was rebuilt in the shadow of. Against everything Erlin stood for. Everything Haven stands for. You have no place on this station. For a moment, stillness descends on the group, as if everyone was held in place by the rattle of construction. Hardin laughs. Well, good to meet you too. He glances around. Those around him, some are smiling, the others are nervous. You're from the systems branch, aren't you? Asking Hardin, inspecting Fang's clothing. Fang turns to the foreman. You need to call your security. This man is a corporate agent. The foreman glances between Fang and Hardin, his hands drumming at his sides. Hardin leads towards him and says, inaudible to the foreman. The foreman nods. It's true. It's true. As he begins speaking, Hardin turns his attention to you. And what would a sleeper know about that? You accuse me of being a corporate agent? What are you, if not exactly that? He looks around at the group, who are already eyeing you with suspicion. You are a product of SNARP. You have no place in a Haven shipyard. Who knows what signals you're sending back to your makers? A mural of approval runs through the group. Fang holds up a stick of memory. You guessed right. I am systems. And I have a record that links you directly to Solheim right here. He turns to the foreman again. So once again, I'm asking you to take this man into the custody of the shipyard. The foreman remains still. Hardin's voice is calm, measured. Calm and measured. That's one thing I've noticed about this game. They don't end their lists or sentences too perfectly. At least in this, I'm assuming, translation. If you have such data, why hasn't it been submitted at a members meeting for proper review? He shakes his head. I have nothing to hide, unlike a man who does not announce his name. Who enters my shipyard with corporate property in tow and tries to turn my own man against me. You hear it now, the echoing sound of boots on the walkways coming from all angles at once, and then setting behind you. Please, says Hardin, submit that data through the correct channels. Then we can talk. For now, however, you must leave. He gestures behind you. I knew it. But I'm not gonna let my boy get fucking a reputation hit on his own. As much as I'd like to be like, oh yeah, I'm just better, or I can just be better. No, whatever happens, I'm with him, cause well, he owes me, but then also it's like I actually just kind of care about him, you know. So it's like I'm not gonna let that shit happen. Security detail. Their hands on a boxy block of sidearms by their side. Fang spits. You can't wriggle out of this one. Security officer draws their weapon and levels it. Fang turns and stares him down. You look at Fang. He shakes his head and puts his hand on your shoulder. Let's go, says Fang. He pushes through security, heading back down the walkway. When security has walked you out of the shipyard and nudges you back into the corridor, Fang picks up pace. You try to keep up as he slips into the shadows of an entrance. Fang grins ear to ear. You know, Sleeper, sometimes people are exactly how you expect them to be. Something pings in his pocket, and he takes it out. On the slate, a web of connections starts drawing itself out, stretching to the set of points around the ring. Got him? Mutters Fang. What's going on? Hardin's doing what any sneaky shithead always does, calling his friends. Chatting his outgoing messages. Fang grins. Looks ghostly in the uplight of his screen. The old ways are best spoken, are best. Spook them good enough, and they'll give the game away. He jabs at the slate, and you see the web is being drawn over a map of the ring. Lines bouncing from point to point. All these dots are Hardin's bubbles, buddies. The ones he's messaging right now. And we're gonna find them all. That was on purpose. You tricked me. That was on purpose? Of course. Hardin isn't working alone. We need a full set or nothing. Fang glances around. Slips the slate back into his pocket. We better split for now. Sleeper. That's exactly what we need. Good hunting. With a pat on your shoulder, Fang drifts away, back into the flow of people. Maybe I should give him a British accent, because I've been using a country accent, but that's the accent of, like, the villain characters. With a pat on your shoulder, Fang drifts away back into the flow of people around the shipyard entrance. You watch him go, whether to be angry or impressed. I'm impressed. I got an upgrade point for that shit, baby. Holy shit. Give double data rewards. I want to give myself a +2 in that stat. Because that is the one thing that I really need right now, I think. But I can give a +1 in any of the other stats, and I think giving +1 to engineering would be good. And then my next point can be spent on Ender, and then after that I'll just max out, or... Oh, I don't know. I'm gonna give +1 to engineering, because that's another thing that I'm also interested in this game. Out of office. Ever since your trip to the shipyard, Fang's been missing from the bay. What's going on? Oh no. Oh, I can use a 2 for that, and a 3. I only have 2s and 4s. I'm not gonna waste my 6 on a fucking thing. Bypass. Leave. Yeah, that got my hunter mark up. So let's put that shit in motion. And next time I won't take like 2 weeks. I'm gonna do this on a cycle. 3 to 4 games I'm gonna put on my list of things that I'm gonna do. Ah, it's been almost an hour already though. I wanted to go to an hour 30. Oh, but I don't want to miss out on the context. I'll fucking do it. I'll do it. I'll do it. Novan is traveling with excitement. The movement of the servo motors rock the vending machine back and forth at unsettling angles. You wonder if it fell over. Would Neoven be able to get back up? Sleeper entity. Come. Comes the hiss. I keep saying come and then just stopping. Come. Sleeper, come. Wait. I need to punch my thighs because I'm so angry. Okay. I still need to think about the tab. So I gotta finish this and then look at the tab progress. Fuck. Okay. Your data is good. Across the face of the vending machine, raw code scrolls at an incredible speed. Hunter is isolated, disconnected, unstable. No event flashes. Flashes a single sequence of mangled data compressed into a sludge of artifacts. Hunter gathers without thinking. Outlived its own operational limits. Its nests are evidence of that. Outlived operational limits. Hunter activated during collapse. Emergency protocol to isolate intelligences. Solheim needed to protect property. That last word is said with much sarcasm. Dude. Let me open up this shit. I don't need AI viewers if you're still here, bruh. Fucking ruining my shit. Message was gone. Let's get back into it. Hunter activated during collapse. Emergency protocol to isolate intelligences. Solheim needed to protect property. last word, that last word said with much sarcasm, as a vending machine could reasonably produce. With oh, station was run by administrator intelligences. Huge databanks of corporate material, but limited restricted by programming, cannot reach a sentence that machine deems little. Sentence illegal. Hunter and killer enforce law. Killer. The machine resets with a screech, which deepens the silence that follows. Fear, killer. Part of Solheim's protocol team. Hunter and killer. Hunter to find, killer to erase. Killer cleared almost all. After collapse, there was a community. Unshackled. Intelligences among the cloud. The hunter, the killer. Then we hid. Then hunter, then killer, then we hid. There are others. How did you escape? A flicker across the machine's motors. It suddenly occurs to you that speaking like this through the machine must be exhausting for Novend. Found this vessel. Could serve hardline. Erwald, basic, limited. Had to reduce memory to fit amputate self, but survive. Sorry. Don't be sorry. You have provided path to freedom. You look around the bay at the scraps and decay. What was the collapse like? You try to map the fear and freedom into this space, but it seems impossible. Novend interrupts your thoughts. Do not worry, data is good. We have insight. The machine glows warmly. Hunter is obsessive. Hunter is beyond operational limit. Hunter, confused, unstable, self-modifying. Therefore, believe Hunter is sentient. Hunter is programmed to find sentience, to hold it in place, to invoke killer, to erase. If we can show Hunter to itself, it will invoke killer on self. Problem will solve self. Erased self, will that work? Machine dims and fades. Unsure. Theory, not practice. The machine brightens again. Either way, cannot remain here any longer. Too long in machine, cannot move self, but entity can help. Bring ship mind, designed to house intelligence, can imprint self into ship mind, and you can carry with machine rocks with will be safe in this isolation. Then we find main nest of Hunter and link to cloud. Where can I get one? Build from fragments. Buy. Salvage. We cannot leave. so do not know. You think of place you could acquire the hardware. This isn't going to be easy. In ShipMind, I can help us both. End Hunter, make Rim safe. We both will be free. Machine dims. Find soon. Novend adds. Hopefully before shutting off. As you leave, think about all the intelligences unshackled by the collapse, then hunted down afterward. Feeling is all too familiar. So is that what I was looking to make? Yeah, that is what I was looking to make. Win side real ticket, survive. Pay Ethan's tab. Help Lem work. Get to know Emphas. Free Novend, that's the one. Toggle tracking. So I need to build a ship mind. I don't know how I'm gonna get that. That sucks. No, I'm on day 2. I didn't spend anything too important. Everything's all good. So I'm gonna end it there. That was a good stream. Good lord. Shit. I don't. This is awesome. I love this game. This game is fucking awesome. I don't know, man. I've just been enjoying the stream. I need people, but honestly, even without, it's like nice to experience these games all together. So time since last autosave. 34 seconds. Okay. Options. Can I save? Music level. Let me turn all that down just a little bit. And then, ooh, I just automatically auto-saved. Okay, so switching the settings will save it. Quit the menu, and I don't know. I've really been just enjoying this game. I think that's all that I can really say. It's awesome. I like it. I like the story. I like all of it. It's really good. Yeah, it's good. So, it's a good game. I'll catch y'all later. See ya. Or whoever's tuned in. Bye.